in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling.
What does it mean when I look like that and I'm going crazy on the intro? You know it's been a day. But that also means you guys are getting stuff. Oh, I'm excited today. So, over the last couple of weeks, I realized that custom fields still seem to be a trouble. So I figured, let's talk custom fields, let's clarify a couple of things and figure all of this out. So, your turn. First of all, what are you drinking tonight? I am hydrating. I am still surviving last Saturday's bar crawl. That might have gone a little bit over the edge, so I'm staying good and just hydrating. So, question number 1, what are you drinking tonight? Question number 2, what are your questions about custom fields? Woohoo! Salamander Solutions is in the house. And if you watched the intro and you saw me all celebrating right here, and you're wondering what that means, you're going to hear a couple of times about this today because I built some resources for my new YouTube membership right in here, right there. My YouTube channel now has a membership. In this membership, everybody that signs up already gets the basic ClickUp training template with videos and all the things. You know what? Let me show you. Let me show you what you are getting. Where is my ClickUp training? I'll show you what you get in the membership, and then we'll dive. Actually, I can show you what you get in the membership because that's the exact template you are getting simply just for signing up, and it's only $10 a month. So why is my sidebar not going away? It's going to go away at some point. With the membership right here on YouTube, first of all, you are getting all fancy badges. So the longer you stay in the membership, the fancier the badge gets. But you are also getting a access to a private channel in our Discord. And there is the link for this training template. And talk about custom fields right here. This training link to the video, that's a custom field. The target audience right there, that is a custom field. So we'll be diving really into custom fields because the other thing those members are getting as soon as I'm done polishing this is the layout for the client database for a setup right here in ClickUp with what do you need, how, what kind of custom fields, and all the things, and all the things, and all the things. So we are going to be totally nerding out, and if you want all the extras, $10, just join right here on YouTube. There will be more member-specific specials coming up and all kinds of things. I'm still working on some fanciness. So your choice, $10. Starbucks is more expensive than that. Having said that, yeah. I had a day of a day, so gonna head to the fridge for that rosé in a hot minute. Yeah, I would too, but I stopped counting on Saturday at bar number 6, I think. Yeah, not so sure. I'm staying with the hydrating for now. And, okay, let's hide this here for a second. If you want to join, you literally can just pop in. I just popped in the link that will get you into the membership. Okay. Hold. Sam, we're gonna need hold. Custom field question. How do I fill a custom field from a webhook or somewhere else? Yeah, that goes all the way into automation. So, I don't know if I would necessarily go that crazy. I can show you really fast something. Yes, that is possible. You can fill in custom fields. What are you using? Integromat? That's the question. Now we are going all crazy. But yeah, I'll show you something on that. Let's start a little bit lower initially. How about that? Let's start a little bit lower. I'm trying to add a custom date field for a duration time setup, like the duration of an ad, but only get the option to do date format. Salamander, do me a favor and give me the exact use case scenario. So don't worry about how, what, why, where, when, what custom field or whatever. Just let me know, this is the data I want. I want to be able to tell, let me read this again. I'm trying to add a date custom field for duration time setup. The duration time setup is such a broad phrase. What are the exact data points? What's that exact use case scenario you're trying to make happen? That should help me. And then, like the Google Drive folder, link back into the Drive for YouTube video with Integrately. That is going to be a sneaky one, girl. While Salamandra is typing in the specific use case scenario she is trying to figure out, Sam, what you are trying to do is you are trying to reach an existing task, which is possible by the task ID, but that means you initially need to know what that task ID is. If you are trying to use the content creation automation with the YouTube folder and all of that, I have it on my to-do list to try to add to that and get back to the task to add the YouTube link. But this is not an easy setup. There is a couple of workarounds that we have worked with every Peters to make that automation. But again, because we don't have conditional formatting in this, and the only thing we have is the task ID to refer back to, it's a really, really tricky one. There might be a workaround using Google Spreadsheets, but now we are getting past custom fields 101 and we are going full on in automations. This is a good one, I think, as much as I was able to fast sneak in. How do custom fields show up from subtasks to parent tasks and vice versa? If I add the task to another list, does the info on that custom field move over too? Yes, yes, and no. So, my earplugs are itching my ear today. Okay, so let's start with the basic on custom fields here for a second. How do custom fields work? How do they go up and down and all the fun stuff? So, Salamandra, I saw your question. I'll come to this in just a second. So, what Sam was talking about, so when we use subtasks, and we use subtasks in multiple lists, subtask 1. How do custom fields show up from subtask to parent task and vice versa? And if I add the task to another list, does the info on that custom field move over? Let's start with a question of, if I add the task to another list, does the info on that custom field move over? Yes. You will, if you say, if you use the feature of tasks in multiple lists, so meaning the main task, add to another list and adding this to another list, as well as going into the subtask and adding this to another list, yes, all of the information will be, quote, transferred. It's not a duplicate. They are not becoming two separate tasks. They are the same exact tasks. Think of task in multiple lists or subtask in multiple lists, just like a Google Drive document. Two people can work on it, but it's still the same exact document. If one person changes a word in their Google account on that document, it shows those changes for the other person too. That is how tasks and subtasks in multiple lists works. So we got that one. Now we got the secondary question. Custom fields do not funnel down. And that's where we also need to talk custom field hierarchy. So if I put in a value right in here of $200, okay, that is $200 for that subtask. But if I use a child subtask, which is a second layer subtask, if you go in here, it's not going to be there. It's an empty field. So the custom field is directly connected to that task. It doesn't go up into the main task. It doesn't go down into the child task. It is really just in that task location you are in right now. Does that make sense? Sam, that is coming to you. So it is really just where you put it. So if you look, let's open these up and let's add the value field in here. Where is value? We used value. Ugh. And we need to talk, how are you all feeling about how to set up custom fields from just in a task, in a list, in a folder, in a space, in everything? Let me know. I think we used the value one. Wasn't that the value one? Yeah. Okay. So, Sam, this might answer the question a little bit better. If you see this is the main task, it has no value. If you open up the subtask, it does have the value. You can calculate all of those together. So your main task might have a certain number, a certain entry in a custom field, but your subtask doesn't. So that's where you really have to figure out how you are approaching that and where are you entering information. Okay, jumping into the comment section. I love how active you guys are today. And you're going to see who is member. I need to see. Now I'm curious. Let me take just a short break. I want to see, because Keely should be showing up with her. Yes, she does. Look at this. Do you see this little gizmo right there? That shows that Keely is a member of my YouTube channel. We got new goodies. So much fun. Sorry. Sidetracked. So yeah, Sam, pop that into the Discord channel. We can dive deeper on the add it to my to-do list. Let's put it that way. This is one I'm working on, but it hasn't been a priority simply because right now it's so much faster right now to just pop in the YouTube link than trying to automate that. Okay, I use ClickUp to organize the content we create for our clients. Yay! I use a date custom field for the publishing date of the regular social media posts. Perfect. Love it. but I want to add the Facebook ads so I can show my clients all the content to be published in each month. I'm not being able to set the duration of the ad so they can see when it will be on. Got it. We might have to do a workaround on that one. So, Salamandra, this is one of the things that I'm also working on. I did get a sneak peek at some point, so I'm hoping we'll be able to get a workaround on this one sooner rather than later. What was I thinking of? Oh, so I was thinking about same exact use case scenario. So you are trying to showcase when your ads are running. Get it. Totally get it. My use case scenario was I want to show when certain collaborations are running, like the collaboration I just did with Ecamm. I need to show a specific timetable. Now, we can do two multiple things. And I would use that as a quote data point. Right now, yes, we can't really, not with custom date fields. And as I've been preaching to you, due dates are for task management and when stuff needs to get done. Now, as a workaround, you might want to consider adding a list. This is what I'm thinking about for my collaboration right now. Adding a list that is a timetable. Let's call it a timetable list. Cool. Timetable list. Where you plug in tasks like Facebook ad number 1. You have a start date on the task and you have a due date on the task. Start date is when you start the ads. Due date is when it's done. You are not assigning it to anybody, no nothing. This is literally just as a visual to show that timeline. Now, another thing is to use your Google Calendar integration, which is a little bit wonky simply because we constantly need to switch the calendars. I wish we could just choose calendar based on the view and not the whole workspace. ClickUp, dev team, can we make this happen, please? So what I mean by that, let me jump into, let me pull this up. I got this space hidden right now. Okay. So Salamandra, what you might have seen, no, that one, is my content management template. This is where we do all the things. I'm guessing you have a similar build up where we have the content plan calendar in here to show, we're not showing anything because there's something, where we are showing our content calendar right in ClickUp, right? What you could do is simply add a list that is ads schedule. What did I say before? Whatever you want to call it. And yes, I cannot type. This is literally just a cool collection of your schedule. So Facebook ads schedule 1, where we then have the start date. Start date is December 20th and due date is, I don't even know. There we go. No assign, no nothing, so nobody gets any reminders about this. No, we're not creating a new space. That way, when we are coming up with the content plan, you can show when these ads are running. This is my workaround right now. Let me know if that works for you. The other thing would be having a Google Calendar that shows the ads, but again, that's a workspace-based thing. It's not a view-based, so it's a pain in the butt. Okay, we got that. Cool. Just jumping in. Okay, use case. What do we have? Using ClickUp to track real estate listings and the information related to a deal. Was wondering about that, so thank you. Ooh. Sam, have you joined the membership yet? Because that's pretty much that's our CRM setup. So what Keely and the other members are going to get, I'm building 2 different client databases right now. And I actually have built a database specifically for real estate listings before, where it's the same setup. Maybe I should actually screen share so you guys can see what the hell I'm talking about. It's the same setup. It's the client database setup, the CRM setup that you guys have seen probably on one of my YouTube videos, where we have a space specifically for that. In my case, it's clients. In your case, it would be properties. Then we have your lead properties, we have your active properties, we have your sold properties or past properties, however you want to do that. You can do contacts and stuff in here or additional information for your database. With real estate, what did we do? We have the leads, meaning upcoming properties, potential properties that you're talking to that haven't hired you yet. We have the active properties that are on the market right now. We have the past properties, which then get a custom field of, did you sell it? Did somebody else sell it? Did they leave you? That kind of stuff. So again, a drop-down menu. And your properties run through this, having all the information you want in there as custom field. You can use the... we actually have 2 in that. You have the property database and you have the buyer database too. I should put that together in this kind of setup too. But yeah, that's the real estate listing. That's a database. What kind of information do you want in there? That's pretty much what it comes down to. But having the setup of upcoming listings, active listings, and past listings, using a drop-down field to showcase stuff. And it comes down which stuff you want to show. Yeah. TD. Okay, that made sense. Follow-up question. What happens to subtasks with templates and templates task list? Huh? If you save them, they save as a template. The subtask is set up in a task template and fine. What happens though is with automations, if you apply a template, there's a potential that a template gets applied as a subtask, because I know you are always talking automations and doing a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. Okay, after creating custom fields for my workflow you helped me with. Yes, your clip library is freaking awesome. Yeah, Keely, you are going to have fun with this template. I'll make sure you are in the membership. We are still having a little bit issues getting people easily into the membership channel. But as you can see right here, come on. There we go. As you can see right here, already just in that CRM, we are using a whole bunch of different custom fields to collect data. That's pretty much what custom fields are there for, to collect data. Did I spell that right? Yeah, we thought it spelled right. Where we have regular drop-downs, stages. If you guys have not heard and watched my status versus stages video yet, you need to, seriously. Which will be part of this reference menu actually too. We are starting to work a lot with relationship fields, relationship as well as roll-up fields, meaning pulling information from your services right down there, where you plugged in all of your services with the values, and pulling it into your client custom fields to just choose what kind of services did they buy from you, and the account value automatically adds up and tells you how much that client is worth. I hate client is worth. Clients are not just worth what they're paying you, but you know what I mean. Ooh, okay. So using custom fields to see in the content calendar. Those two girls probably already know, but what needs to happen, custom date fields don't always show up like this. So when you are using, as I've been preaching, custom date fields for your publishing time, due date, except for Salamandra's workaround for Facebook ads showing that length of it. When you're publishing content, this should always be a custom date field, not a due date. The task, when it needs to be done to be able to schedule it and all of that, that's your due date. And I am not sharing screen again. To actually show a custom date field in the calendar, you need to make sure right up here and if you are, okay, let's start from the beginning. If you are following my setup for content creation, you are using subtasks and multiple lists a lot. That means you need to, first of all, show subtasks too, because your blog post is going to be a subtask. Your social media post is going to be a subtask, all underneath that first initial YouTube video, right? So make sure you are showing subtasks. Show my tasks from all lists. It's already sorted. Not sure if we need that actually. That right here, custom date field. You need to turn that on. That's where your YouTube publish date is. That's where your evergreen start is. That's where your, and look how many more we suddenly have in here. Yeah. Sam, thanks for bringing that up. You need to turn that on. And then what we do by color task by, that's the question. What is this calendar view for? Is this calendar view for you to see if this content is ready to go or not? Then leave it as status. If not, you do it by custom field, and you do it by social media. What did we call it? Content type? No. What did we call it? Content type? No, that's not the right one. Platform. Online profile. That's the one. Online profile. Because when we go into list, we have that drop-down field of, come on, thank you. We have the drop-down field of this online profile right here that tells us where this content is being shared. So make sure you set up your calendar fully to actually show what you want to see. Okay. I thought of it, but I used the calendar view on the content folder, and I need to activate the custom field so I show it's over the due date. Okay, so if I'm following right, before I dive into this, let me fast jump into and read the rest of your comments to make sure. Okay, cool. Salamander is catching up on that one. Gonna try that. Yes, custom colors too. I just talked about this. I know we have a little bit of time delay in the live video. Let me know, as I was just talking about right here in the content calendar. This is all possible in folder level too. So you don't have to do that on space level. You can do that on folder level too. No problem. With that, yes, color task by custom field. So if you want to, again, as I said, color it by the online profile you are using, or you want to color it by the status, or you want to color it by the list, you can do all of that. Or do you mean actual custom colors? So it pulls the colors from whatever you were using for this. Where's my mouse? Why does my mouse not show? There it is. By whatever you were using here, those are the colors that are being pulled in. And we do have a lot of custom colors for a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so I use the calendar view in the folder level to see them all. Cool. I have each list color coded to differentiate in the calendar view. That's possible because you literally can just use that list color and then based on based on the list color right here is what that calendar is going to be colored for. That's one way to do it. I've been talking all day. Yes. By list is one. I barely ever color by list though. Simply because it's I don't really care what list it's in. I care what status it is. Meaning, is it in progress? Is somebody working on it or are they not working on it? So it's the active status of coloring that I need, or if I care about the content and where it's going to have that visual content calendar, I use the color by custom field and then use the online profile as the differentiator for the color coding. Yes. We took this way past Custom Fields 101, didn't we? I should have known. You guys are all nerdy. But for everybody that's really a beginner, Salamandra, Sam, if you guys have still questions, pop in the comment section. Bring it on. I love custom fields. While you're popping in more questions, I want to dial back here for just a second and make sure we have the basics of custom fields down too. And with that, I don't care where you are putting on custom fields. I want you to not have a custom field mess like I do. Just saying. Everybody in my Discord channel knows I've used my own workspace as a sandbox. Note to self, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Just get a sandbox account and play with it. And if you don't know about the Discord channel yet, come join us. We are nerding out over there. We even started Scrum conversations. If you know you have a custom field that already exists, but you can't find it, custom fields work in the same hierarchy as everything else. If you are in the everything space and you pop in a custom field in here, it will show up everywhere else because it is a workspace custom field. If you are setting it up while you are in a space, it becomes a space custom field. It's not going to pop into other spaces. You're going to have to pull it into another space, but it's not just going to be there. If you are setting up a custom field right in here on folder level, same thing. It's going to be available to the whole folder, but not other folders. Now, when you know that there's a custom field, and you want to add it somewhere, but you can't find it. My easiest, I usually like to literally just be in list view and hit the plus button and add a custom field. And you can't find it. The whole show height, it's not there. But you know it exists somewhere. Click that damn button and go type it in. Find it in here and add it. Same with add a new one. Use field from library. Hold on. Let's check something here really fast because they changed the stuff around. 147 drop down, add new, use from field. Okay. Okay, so that big button, add from library, it's the same library. It's not just in this location, it's the whole workspace. So make sure I don't ever set a custom field up here in everything view, because that becomes a workspace custom field, and it will be on every single task in your workspace, and you cannot move those. We don't have any space really to go yet to say, this is not a workspace custom field, you need to move this down. So please think about how you need these custom fields and where you set them up. You always can pull them up. You never can just pull them down. They are just everywhere at that point. Cool. Relationship fields. Really? There we go. The relationship fields, most of the time, I use for asset management and CRM. So I do use it I still use the word CRM, though CRM to me is automation and all kinds of stuff. We'll have what is the CRM question another time. Relationship fields and roll-up fields I use a lot in databases, meaning a client database, a partner database, a collaboration database, where I want to be able to say, these are all the services a client bought, what's the total value of it? We also use that for general asset management. So for example, client setup. We have a client space with multiple client folders in there, and we have one list for brand information, for asset management. That also means we want to have the client information in there, but the client information is in the CRM, in the database. See where I'm going with this? You can put a relationship field in there and say this is the associated client with all the information. Stuff like that. It really comes down to, often enough, I sometimes even use just a regular URL field or a text field to use the task link or the list link to pull in that relationship, to pull in that information. It really comes down to the use case scenario. Most of the time, that relationship field, custom field, I use for database setups, for CRM setups, that kind of thing. And yes, our Discord is freaking bomb. Salamandra, I want to export a list as an Excel doc. Attachments and descriptions appear in a single column. Or do I need to create a custom field for that? They are popping up in a separate, because your attachment is, quote, already an existing custom field, and the description, quote, is already an existing custom field too. So if you just go into, I swear my ears itchy today. What the heck? Table view. Table view. If we go into a table view, that's pretty much where you can easily build how you want this Excel spreadsheet to look like. Add a column. You wanted attachments. Where are my attachments? I know this. Where is attachments? Do I not have attachments? Files. Files is the thing. GTD. Hold on. Let me just attach something. Oh, come on. Thank you. Add an attachment, upload a file. What do we have? Let's just use the thumbnail from today. Okay, we now have an attachment in here. Let's see. I know it shows attachments. Oh, duh. Can we not just put this all together, please? I do this all the time. Files. No. I know we have attachments in here. Is it gonna be files? Am I? Okay, am I just completely off the deep end here right now? So files definitely works. You can add a files. But that should be attachment. Why is there no attachment? Sam, am I missing something here right now? Where the heck is our attachments? What the hell? So Salamandra, one of the things I am thinking too is you are using the description for the post title. You shouldn't be doing that. Next to what the hell is going on right now. For the actual content post, we use a long text field. So when you go into social media, in social media, we have a whole bunch of stuff here. With a whole bunch of post, online profile, show notes, persona, assets. I have a whole thing of things not being right today, aren't I? Have I not saved that update yet? Welcome to EB Schools Everything Up Today. Don't put your social media post in the description. Have a long text field for the post. Content type, inspiration schedule. Where is... That is interesting. Why is that not in here? Post, use field library, post, social media post copy. There it is. Social media post copy. Now what happens in here is you'll have the social media post copy. There it is. To download that from here. Thanks, Sam. Just opening up Discord. Oh, you'll drop. You haven't yet. Okay, cool. As I am. Oh my God. I am blind. Hold on, let me pull this over really fast. Yeah, so you are doing the post text as a long text field 2, correct. Pain point, schedule date. You also have a check mark in there. So guys, here for you to see, hold on. And this is why I love my Discord community, because you never know. Make this full. I am trying to make this as big as I can. So what's happening in here is you have a general, just a quote title for it. She is then using, what are you using here? Those are tags. Tags for the intention. When is the schedule date? The check off for it to be scheduled, which is just a checkbox. Image URL, post URL with bit.ly. The post text is a long text, and then image attached. Sam, your image attached is, oh, come on. Go small. Your image attached is a file, isn't it? That's a file custom field. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what Sam is using is a file, is the file attached, meaning you add a new one and you use files, which is post image. Oh my God, I cannot spell today. So with that, you have a custom field for images. Open. And that way you have that image. Yeah. Double duty. Sam is also messaging me in. Sam, you're more than welcome to pop that into the comments too. She's been working on her setup for her scheduler to make this all happen. So the check mark is for her to be able to select which post she would like to reuse and bulk upload, so that she can grab all of the ones with the check mark and just grab them and reschedule them. Now, for me, I don't care because I just upload them to a go up holds in a queue and it automatically reschedules them all by itself. I don't have to worry about it. But that comes down to which scheduler you are actually using to be able to make things happen. Yep. Yeah. Sam, you can comment in here too. Yes, you can upload more than one. What? Can I upload more than one field in the file custom field? You mean one file, right? Sam, you are commenting on Discord. You're more than welcome to reply right here on the live show. You are hilarious. Yes, you can attach more than one image. Let's move this over here for a second. That you actually can see what the hell I'm doing. No, I just kicked it out. We need an undo button. Post image. See, there's a plus. So yes, you can actually attach more than once. I can even attach the same image twice. Oh. Go. No, we have two images right there. That is the workaround to exporting in Excel spread. Really, Sam? Discord was faster. It's the same typing. Oh, I love my girls on the Discord channel. You want to test video files? Let's test video files. It's files. As long as you are not running into a courses. I know there's videos right in here because I just finished the next set of videos for the content creation template. I'm having way too much fun with this. And if you guys feel like it while I'm uploading, right there, go join my YouTube membership, $10 a month. That's what allows me to also pay bills and make fun like this happen. And you get fancy badges like Keely just got. Keely got the green one. Zoltan got the gray one. Gray one. We started with gray. God, that one is big. Let's make this a little smaller. There we go. No, it's not quite as obnoxious. Okay, so as you can see, yes, video files too. So if we open this one up, oh my God, did I really just do this again? Yes, I did. If we open this one up, you got whatever. It's files, whatever you want to do. Now the question is, Salamandra, what account are you on? And are you using my coupon code to save yourself some money? Can I organize the custom fields order in the task? Yes and no. So what happens is, this is where it comes in of the hierarchy of your custom fields. So as you can see, we got space fields. We then got folder fields. You cannot move them in between those. So you're going to have the space fields on top and you're going to have the folder fields on the bottom. We have already complained, requested a change to ClickUp, because I don't care if this is a folder field or a space field. I need to be able to sort those however and whatever I want to. So within those limitations of being a space field and being a folder field, you can move things around however, whatever you want right in the task. You also do have pinned, meaning they always show up no matter if they have information in there or not. You also can make custom fields required. So there's a whole bunch of stuff we can do in here. You got the small one, planning to upgrade business because I ran out of automations. So go use that. Don't tell anyone. That'll give you 25% off every seat for live on your ClickUp. Just don't tell anyone I told you. One of the best coupon codes out there. I annoy ClickUp often enough to get the goodies. No, I love the guys over there. They've been working their booties off. Okay. Holy moly, guys, we are 50 minutes in. Bring it on. Do you have any questions? Have you joined yet? Because I am... It's probably going to be another day or two till I finish this. But next to the Getting Started template, which you are more than welcome to reuse for your team or whatever, I am finishing up the ClickUp CRM hierarchy setup. This layout is for clients right now. I'll duplicate and adjust that for partners too. So clients, customer success clients, meaning people you are working for / with. Partners more in the sense of collaboration with other brands, or you are bringing influencers in or whatever that is. And in right up there, in the membership, in the Discord private channel for my members only, you guys will be getting this. You will be getting also the layout for the partner. And I might just turn my realtor CRM setup into one of these two, because I have all the information, and send that over to you too. So the $10 a month definitely pay off. Ooh, this is a good one, Sam. ClickUp forms and custom fields. Do all the questions have to be a custom field, or is it possible to just get the answer dropped into the description? Custom fields. Custom fields. Custom fields. But. So, let me, hold on. Get rid of this. List view. I'm pulling something up for you so I can show all of this specifically. Okay, so let's talk forms here for a second. Where do I have a form? Oh, live show. We have a form in live shows. Show notes, public submissions. And if you haven't watched that, I literally just did, I think we just finished last week, did a live show series with Ecamm all about putting on a live show, scaling a live show, all the things and all the things. So if you've missed that, the replay playlist is in my... We got a new one, Sam just joined. I digress. I'm having too much fun today. In that one, we just talked about a lot of building a live show, running a live show within ClickUp. And part of that is the guest submission form, which I need to fix that image. When we are editing a form, all of these are custom fields. Now, first thing, this right there is actually your task name. So, this is a required field. Hold on. When we start this out, you know what? Let's do one thing. Let's use this list right there and let's build a new form so you actually can see what the heck I'm talking about. Thank you. Yes. Live show, live podcast, whatever it is, anything with guests, totally. So let's build a new list so we can talk more about custom fields. First off, start with these right here. Task name. This doesn't have to be the task name in the form, because who wants to have a form that says task name, right? No. That custom field right here now becomes your full name. So what does that do? That means when you use this form for submissions, they type in their full name and their full name becomes the task name. Cool? Awesome. Do you want to have some additional information in the task description? We never ever actually use this field. We then just pull in whatever we need. Again, use the custom fields you already have. You can rename this thing right here. This is not a big problem. Don't double up, don't triple up, don't do all the things. But sometimes we really just want all the damn information in the description, right? I don't want to have to go through this custom field and this text field and this image field and this and here and there and blah and all the things. And there we go. We just want to be able to just have all the damn information all together. I'm guessing that's what you might have talked about, Sam. There is a add all answers to the description of the task, which means all of the information filled in the form, all of the information that is being populated in your custom fields also get added to the description of the task generated. Boom. There has been a little bug going around where, I am covering. Hold on, you don't even see what I'm clicking. Out of the way. Right over here. Add all answers to the Add all answers to the task description. That's the one you just need to turn on to make sure everything that gets added to your custom fields also gets shown in the task description. Now, I've had a little bit of a bug go on where it didn't do that. If that happens to you for whatever reason, pop in right down here. And I'm still in the way. Where's the bug? Hold on. And we'll just go up to the top right. Fine. Submit a bug. Send it over. Pop in the Discord channel. You're more than welcome to pop in my Discord channel and then say, hey, Evie, I ran into the whole form submission into description bug. Here is the bug ID. Can you check into that? And I'll check into it. No problem. But for that, you're going to have to be in my Discord channel. And if you're not yet, what have you been doing? Also, community is growing. You know, you support me, I'll support you even more than I already do. I'm so excited. Look. Let me see. There we go. Why does Sam? There's Sam. Sam's got her badge. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. No, we are not switching. Am I still on the right audio? Yep, sure, M7. Cool. My laptop as of late always has been working on switching audio. So with that, right here, your turn. Your turn. Cool. Everybody feeling comfortable with custom fields now? I know it's been a lot today, and custom fields can be quite a lot. I get that. Now is your chance to pop in your last questions, because we are over an hour in and I am seriously starting to lose my voice. And I still have stuff to do too. Ooh, I still need to record a couple of videos and edit a couple more videos. But for everybody who got the content creation template, the next 4 videos, 5, maybe even 6 videos are up on the course page. So you can pop in. I did the walkthrough of task management for YouTube, for the blog, social media. I don't think the newsletter one is edited yet, and I don't think the content collective is edited yet, but it's coming up. They're already recorded. I just need to edit those and pop those up. Transcriptions are already getting cleaned up too, so you also get the transcription of those so you can read it. Shout out to everybody out there that is in business simply because I can. I have 2 clients that are speaking ASL, that are speaking American Sign Language. And it has been quite humbling to learn the struggles they have to go through, the additional resources, the additional money that they have to spend to get the same kind of thing that we hearing are getting. Our life is actually quite easy, to be honest. So I'm challenging you all. If you are working with clients, and most of my audience is self-employed and working with clients in some way, shape, or form, go start paying attention to Loom. Loom is now doing closed caption. YouTube is doing closed caption. LinkedIn, if you are live streaming on LinkedIn, go turn on those closed captions and make it easy for everybody to join your content, to digest your content, to learn from you. It's also to advantage for us being able to reach that market, which is way under-delivered. So, challenging you, 2022, let's make it easier for everybody to be able to enjoy our content. I'll see you in the Discord channel. And I'm taking off for the rest of the year. Yeah, maybe I'm popping in another live. What is it? No, we'll pop in another live next week. So I'll see you next Wednesday. And then I'm off for the holidays. Bye, everybody.
Honey, I got what you want. Give me all of your love.